On behalf of the Italian Embassy, it is a great pleasure for me to join you today to celebrate eTomaato. So European Tomato, a campaign that goes beyond food, reflecting identity, tradition, and the strong ties, cultural ties, gastronomic, between Italy and Malaysia. First of all, thank you very much to Angela Don Vito, Italian Trade Commissioner, Guglielmo Vaccaro, President of OI Pomodoro Centro Sud Italia, and Michele Stabatino, Director General of Euroconsul Sicilia, for their effort, work, and passion. We are very proud to collaborate with the Italian Trade Agency and OI Pomodoro da Industria Bacino Centro Sud Italia, and we are very happy that thanks to EU support, this initiative is coming to Malaysia. Indeed, it is really a fine example of food diplomacy, connecting people, culture, and businesses through the humble yet powerful symbol of tomato. Before focusing on Italian tomato, let me just recall that today's topic is even more important as we want to show our common and full support to the candidacy of Italian cuisine as a UNESCO intangible cultural heritage of humanity, which is from now being discussed and promoted. I think Italian cuisine really deserves this. So tomato is not only a product, it is rather one of the most important and iconic symbols of made in Italy. As we all know, tomato is the base of many Italian recipes, including the very popular one, pizza, pasta, but also many regional recipes are based on tomato. So we are all very happy and proud when we see Italian tomato sauce on the supermarket shelf, but we are, even here in Kuala Lumpur, in Malaysia, but we are even more proud and happy when we see and we understand that the quality of Italian tomato is fully appreciated by local consumers. And I think this is really the purpose of this initiative of today's event. As a symbol, Italian tomato as a symbol of quality, sustainability, and traceability, knowing where the product comes from. So I think we can really achieve this consumer awareness goal all together, working together for future events and initiatives. As head of Cultural Press and Information Office at the Italian Embassy, I am particularly honored to share some figures to highlight that the ties between our two countries are growing and growing. From January to May this year, Italian-Malaysian trade reached almost 2 billion euros compared to the same period in 2024, which is a clear sign of the growing economic ties. Italian food and wine export to Malaysia rose to over 58 million in 2024, marking a 10% increase from previous year, which reflects a growing appreciation for Italian culinary food excellence. So yeah, globally, Italy exported over 1 billion euros worth of preserved tomatoes in early 2025. And when it comes to Malaysia, in Malaysia, imports of this product reached 8.58 million euros, with Italy contributed to 1.8 million euros, making it the country's second largest supplier of this country, which is already, I think, a very good result, a good starting point to work on and to further strengthen cooperation in this trade sector. So just going back to what I was saying at the beginning, today is not just about numbers. It is first and foremost about shared values, sustainability, quality, traceability, and above all, passion of our entrepreneurs that really work hard for this.
Why Southeast Asia? Asia is very interesting market. It's a market that grow up very fast, and in this situation for a European and Italian country is very important to develop a new market after the traditional market like USA, Japan, etc. We need to looking for new market to help the grow our market, our products, our enterprises. And the three target countries are no big market, but interesting market because they are growing up very fast. During the Spanish domination in South America, the Spanish found in Peru these fruits. They spoke about fruits. The color was yellow, gold, Pomodoro. Doro is gold in Italian. But all the European people think that no good products. Only Italian chef try to cook, try to manage, and after the tomato was the cover like a good product, and the agriculture, the industry change, try to cultivate the products in Italy, especially in South Italy, and the color change red. For this reason, now the products is red. In Europe, there are this rule very strict, and we are very interesting to control all the line of production and to support the consumer to know all the activities inside the production. There are different quality, of course. President before me explained the different quality, but I want to add that all after the quality there is the rules to control, to help the consumer to know the quality, to know the traceability, to know everything. The consumer need to know where the product was cultivated, which is the company that transformed the products, and know what I'm eating, what the consumer eating. This is very important for European and Italian rules. For two reasons. We suggest you to write, you are the journalist, to write the difference, quality and rules. The quality of the products and the rules, the respect, we want to respect the consumer. The Italian industry, the Italian companies needs to respect the consumer. First of all, the consumer. Why this campaign? Of course, we want to promote Italian European excellence, focus on the processed tomatoes. Before me, the president, invite you to come in Italy, in South Italy, to see all the line to the production. In another project in Brazil, we invite the journalist and buyer to come in Naples to see the industry. I say before, when I start, the European Commission wants to support the excellent European Italian excellence in the world. Our objective, as I told you, is promote the quality, safety and traceability, nutritional value, health benefits, of course, And we want to help the Italian companies to enlarge their markets, in this case in Malaysia, Thailand, and Singapore, and increase market visibility. But the three targets, different targets, and for this reason we organize different activities, concentrate for each of these. For example, media operator, this is a conference, a press conference, to explain to the journalist. After, in this afternoon, we organize a seminar to the operator, to the buyer, importer, operator in the food sector.
Refreshes your mouth and for the latest. Items. I've tried one or two dishes produced from this brand. I do believe it has a very distinctive quality flavor, which is not in the normal common tomato cans that we see elsewhere. So I believe it's because it's, how would I say, for my previous speaker, it's from Italy, it's controlled quality, and they really emphasize on quality. So
that this figure, the tomato that you may see on the left, on my left, your right, is your right side, is a long one. And the nature has a strong roots that nobody can change. This long one, we call it Pomodoro pelato, they tried to cultivate it in other place in Italy. We have a little bit of concurrence between north and south of Italy, and also around the world. But superior powers decided that only from Tuscany to Sicily you may receive it from the ground, from the nature. So if you see a long tomato around the world, you are sure that it came from south of Italy. No, it's impossible to imagine that it came from thanks to genetic or no. Promotion, we work on the rules to put the people together with an agreement. We work with people that sell product around the world. We are in charge of a different goal, and we'll do it for this associate. 40 processing companies, 6 general union that you may see with the logo, and 20 producers organizations, so people that cultivate around the south of Italy this wonderful product, fruit. This is, you may see the number, 12 regions, so from Tuscany, Sicily and Sardinia. And we have a lot of people working with us during the season, and we move 5.5 billions about the general value, and 3 billions is for the export. So we export more than we keep in Italy. And sometimes our Italian consumers say, what is tomato? Because it's a seasonal product, so when it's finished, it's over for everybody. And some of our processors prefer to sell it in Malaysia, in Singapore, because they may pay a little bit more than the Italian consumer. We have this little problem to manage sometimes. So you may see this is about the Italy north and south. We are a little bit more bigger than the north, and this is the number about the worldwide production. So the first producer is China, but when we speak about China, because tomato is the long one, is the round one, and it is also, and this is the case of China, is concentrate. Concentrate is measured and dried and with a long shelf life, sanded around the world, especially in Africa. They use a lot of concentrate on little biscuit or bread. I used to say that if you taste Italian tomato, they are from South in particular, you can never back, because it's another story, it's different, totally different. You may appreciate it, I hope, today, or in a lot of Italian restaurants also in Kuala Lumpur and around the world. These are the numbers about the region of this project. We are working, thanks to Michele Sabatino, in Thailand, Malaysia and Singapore. We would like to have the honor to receive you in our district, to show you the industry under the processing phase, and also going with you in the plantation to work and to touch and to taste also in a fresh way this wonderful product. Grazie molte, and see you maybe in Italy.
What's the shelf life of the tomato?
Now we are trying to improve it, but during 3 years you are okay, so you may buy and stock at home and use it for a long time, but now we are going to up to 5 years.
5 years, huh?
But now it's 3.
Do you plan to also sell the raw tomatoes? I believe it's San Marzano to Malaysia.
Marzano is the true product of our tradition. San Marzano is also a little town in Naples region. It's close to our place, so if you are coming to visit us, we will be proud to bring you to this little country where the more renowned tomato of the world started to be cultivated, San Marzano. So it's now just a little production that you may find on the market. It's rare because we have not a big amount, and is something close to pellet tomatoes. So San Marzano is only the long one. So if you see the photo of a long one tomato, not the wrong one, you are speaking about the grandchildren of San Marzano.